Welcome to GOS Media. I'm JL Smith. It used to be, do a day's work for a day's wage. Now it's, how can I do as little as possible? Seems get her done has getting gone. Is work difficult? Sure, it can be. But let us remember, it's not called party. It's called work for a reason. Though work may be difficult, work is also important. So important that a great fabulist wrote a simple story to explain it. The story is about an ant and a grasshopper who lived in the same field. The ant was hard-working and spent all his time gathering food and storing it for the winter. The grasshopper, on the other hand, spent his days singing and dancing, not worrying about the future. One day, the ant saw the grasshopper singing and warned him to start preparing for the winter. The grasshopper dismissed the ant's words and told him life was too short to work all day. When winter arrived, the ant had plenty of food stored, but the grasshopper had nothing. He went to the ant and asked for food, but the ant refused, telling him that he should have prepared for the winter instead of wasting his time. The grasshopper grew sad by such a statement. "But I'm a bug, just like you. You have so much, and I have none. That doesn't seem very fair," he begged. The ant reminded the grasshopper that he warned him about the need to work and store up for the winter. At these words, the grasshopper grew angry and shouted, "I do not appreciate the way you said that. In fact, you took food from my field. And besides, I deserve more than half because I need more food than you," he demanded. The ant answered nary a word. He simply crawled into his hill where he and his colony hunkered down for a long winter rest with plenty of provision. The grasshopper was now frustrated. The weather was growing colder, and he had no food. He went to the fields gathering scraps left by other bugs. It was difficult work, but suddenly, the grasshopper had an epiphany. Fun and games didn't fill his belly. Sadness and begging didn't fill his belly. Neither did anger and demands, nor did frustration. The only thing that was going to fill his belly was hard work and preparation. He vowed to never waste his time again, and when springtime came, he was found working hard and preparing for winter. Today's story teaches us the importance of hard work and planning. Not wasting our time on unnecessary things allows us to build a better future for ourselves. Whether it be hard labor or mentally taxing, gainful employment creates socializing, a sense of accomplishment, self-esteem, a contributing member of society, all helping to become a fully orbed person. For those who do work, we offer you this encouragement and a warning. When you come across one of those "it's not my job" situations, there are two options. One is to do nothing because it's not my job. The other option is to acknowledge it's not my job and then do it anyway. Why is this important? Because when it comes to layoffs, management only discusses two groups of people: those who overachieve because they cannot do without them, and those who underachieve because they don't need them. If we are to survive, we must resist the government's promise of all sorts of freebies. First, it's not free. Somebody else's work is paying for those things. And isn't this exactly what the grasshopper wanted from the ant? Secondly, it's not sustainable. Eventually, we'll run out of ants because everyone becomes a grasshopper, and then we all starve. A wise person once said, "If at the end of the day you can remember everything you've done, then you haven't done anything." So, let's get up every morning with full vim and vigor, engage the day with dogged determination of effort to accomplish great things, and become self-sufficient. If we do this, we can then embrace today's grain of sugar. Fatigue is the best pillow. Earn your sleep. Colony, we know you hit the grind every day. In the comments below, let the rest of the world know what you do to earn your sleep. On behalf of GOS Media, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoy our videos, then please like, subscribe, and share with others. If you want to support our work, then become a Colony member by joining us on Patreon or grab some merch from our website. Links are pinned below. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Grades of Sugar. I've been your host, JL Smith.
In case you didn't know, it's me, Josiah Kim. By way of reminder, December 13th through 24th, GOS will be counting down the 12 days of Christmas by giving you a special performance. Think of it as our gift to you. So be sure to set alerts on your phone and invite your family and friends to give a watch. We promise our special will grow the heart of the Grinchiest person you know 3 times as large. Thanks again for sticking around to hear this reminder. Yeah, definitely. Something exciting is in the air.